الله تبارك وتعالى عليهم بنصر وفتح ومكن لهم بعد سنين طويلة من الجهاد والصبر.
The topic is alpha.
How did you say to me?
Beta. Humans.
Fuck you! Right?
ابتليت بهذا الأمر العظيم. لقد ابتليت بهذه الأمانة. أمانة ثقيلة. فوليت عليكم.
Man at his birth is supple and tender, but in death he is rigid and hard. Thus, suppleness and tenderness are the marks of life, and rigidity and hardness the marks of death. There is what they call the narrow-gauge specialized male. That is the sort of guy that gets out there and sells, you know? And he mustn't have any feelings, because that would be unmanly to have any feelings.
I'm asked daily about how and why I don't have PTSD.
Except he can have a kind of a rough grrr, you know. And it is known that that role-playing of that kind of male gives you ulcers and all kinds of complaints, and is more deadly than facing the bullets in Vietnam. And they all die before their wives because they are engaged in the pursuit of a completely fatuous goal.
I miss a dominant masculinity. Yeah, I get the toxic thing. Yeah.
Were you born a bunny rabbit? Were you born a bunny rabbit?
I'm asked daily about how I don't have PTSD.
I want to be a better father. You fucking whiny piece of shit.
A lot of people have been talking about torture and about waterboarding. I have seen torture firsthand. I've found people with no feet. I've seen people with their breasts cut off. I've seen their eyelids slit open so they can watch their own families be murdered.
I have killed kids and women during war. Very cool.
So when you start lobbying words that you don't understand what they mean, but I understand what they mean because I've seen them. You might think I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. But man, I love this country and I love freedom.
It drives me fucking nuts.
I miss dominant masculinity.
Why Abu Dhabi?
What's funny is because of the things that we hear about the Middle East here in America and have our whole lives, people are afraid to go there. People are scared because they're so progressive and brilliant.
You're calling theocracy progressive. It's a modern.
Never felt safer anywhere than I felt when I'm in Abu Dhabi.
They don't have a crime problem in Abu Dhabi?
No, they do not have a crime problem. They deal with crime the way crime should be dealt with.
Swift and certain. Swift and certain.
The political world is largely ruled by men who cannot make up their minds whether to be heterosexual or homosexual. Somehow they are ashamed to be frankly both, and therefore to be truly sure that they are men, put on an immense show of masculinity. But their real sexual kick is in spearing, shooting, or torturing other males who they secretly love, because they lust over the convulsions of men dying. For the sadomasochistic type has his neurological wires crossed and mixes the convulsions of orgasm with those of agony.
Men are running around eating ice cream cones, drinking out of straws, slurping soup.
Thus, the merely symbolic necessity of being a real man is manifested not only in warfare, but also in pseudo-athletics and in bullfighting. We therefore come back to the point that what we call manliness, valor, heroism, and courage consist in a fascination for death.
We've been talking about the slow erosion of the human condition, us getting softer and us getting weaker and us getting nerfing the edges.
You're a special forces sniper. You've got a whole new set of capabilities and skills. Did you kill anybody as a sniper?
Yeah, a lot. He was moving in resupply points. It was a child. I saw him move a couple of times. The next time that I see him moving, I shot him. I come and I see this 11, 12-year-old kid with a rifle. I have this gun hanging on my wall. Here is his body, here is his skull.
That would be a fascinating project to be on.
It was a ton of fun. Tell me where to go. I cannot wait. You know, like, I've been hunting people my whole entire adult life, and now you're gonna tell me to hunt. This is like a moral-free, no-guilt opportunity to hunt people. I'm in. First, I'm gonna hide this erection.
It was JFK, Muhammad Ali, Sean Connery, Howard Cosell. You can go all the way down there. That's a real man. I've always wanted to be a real man. I was never in the military, but we were having lunch one day in Tel Aviv. 26 missiles were fired from Gaza, and they were all taken out by the Iron Dome And you always wonder, what's a war like? Obviously, we've all read about it our whole lives, all wars throughout human history. What's it really like? Yeah. So I know what it's like now.
Unfrosted. Obviously, rough transition. Very cool.
Some guy's gonna rub me out, and that's when you jumped out of the van after I got out. Admit it.
Oh my God, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, don't worry. Come on, admit it.
The combination of Euclidean geometry, Roman law and roads, and Protestant ethics gives us the impression that it is quite definitely immoral to follow the line of least resistance.
Be a man. Stand up.
But can you will an erection?
No.
But if you pass the test, they will put your name on a big stone war memorial so that you can finally be hard and erect forever, as was not so easy in life.
How many people on Earth could kill you?
Oh, very few.
No. 100?
Maybe.
50.
Something along those lines.
You're dead, fucker.
I'm asked daily about how I don't have PTSD. I could have nightmares every night or be a medicated PTSD victim if I didn't choose every day to make a difference for myself. I don't give a fuck about how they say we are supposed to heal. I will tell you how to get better. You stop being a pussy.
It's so fun.
I have a ghost. I got one of those Nest cameras, and then this comes up. It's a ghost.
What am I looking at?
That's a legit
You don't
ghost.
think that's a person?
It's not a person.
For sure.
My wife is the only one in the house.
Can I ask you a question, Pom Pom Pom?
Yes, you can ask me.
Are you a cuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Beta! Oh, I'm a grinder. That's what I do. I get up
Beta.
every morning.
Wow, good for you. You're still gonna die, you idiot.
Push his head down into that asphalt, into that concrete. Now, if he doesn't pull his head up, awesome. I get to make soup. So look at this, right? Look at that. And I take those eyes and that orbital socket and smash it around his teeth mixed with spinal fluid. When that mixes with blood and saliva and teeth, the last thing he's gonna look at is the soup of his own brain dripped out on the ground. It's a beautiful thing, right?
Do you guys like your freedom? You like have an opinion, your freedom? Thank him. Thank him. You're welcome.